The guy that owned it was kind of tired of it. It was a big headache for him, so we were able to get a good deal on it. We took it over, we fixed it up, we painted it up, changed the signs, cleaned up the trees, remodeled some of the interior. $14,000 a month, somebody's willing to pay, you know, $1.3 million, $1.4 million for. So we made $500,000 in 15 months on an $800,000 investment. So pretty good, right? Let's go. Hey, how's everybody doing? My name is Chris. My company is Go Time Investments, because it's always go time. So let's go, let's get it. I was born in New York City, New York, and I moved here when I was 9 years old. Dropped out of high school, had a lot of tough adversity I've been through. But today, my partner and I own a $100 million real estate investment company. We buy apartments, we buy trailer parks, and then we sell them or refinance them and buy more. We started with a bunch of houses. We now have almost 1,000 apartment and trailer units, and I'm gonna show you how I did it. If I can do it with no education, no computer, no nothing, so can you. Let's go! Let's go! So usually we buy big apartment complexes. That's what we want to do. But you can't just start there sometimes. So the way to get there, if somebody has, say, 20, 30, 50 grand they're starting out with, what we're about to pull up to is where I would start. I would get some cheap little duplexes and fix them up and rent them out and then sell them to an investor, and do that a few times to build up the capital to put down on a larger complex. So these first couple properties we're pulling up to, we just bought 60 days ago, and they're in contract now, and I'll tell you what we made on them. Let's get out and walk them. Hey, so like I said, if you're starting out, this is where you want to start out. If you only have 10, 20, 30, 40 grand, you got to start with something smaller. So we bought these right here. 60 days ago, we bought these for $265. It's two properties. It's this one and that one over there, and there's future development, so I created another lot here, so it's going to be 3 and then later some more, but we put about 30 grand into fixing it up, so we're about 300 all in, and we're in contract right now for 410. So we pay the real estate agent about 30 grand and we make the rest. So in 60 days this is like a $60,000 or $70,000 profit. And across the street right here, check this one out. This is the smallest property we bought in the last 10 years. This little property right here was $135,000. We bought it 60 days ago. We put about 15 grand into this one. So we're $150,000 cash into this property. It's one mobile home on a half an acre. We're in contract right now for 210. So how do you make a quick 40 grand? This, 70 over there. So these two little properties across the street from each other made about $100,000 in profit in 60 days. So if I were just starting out, you know, what I'm gonna show you later is $20 million property. This is $135,000 property. But if you clean it up, put some new fences in, paint it really nice, and put some tenants in, and now you're selling it as an investment property, just like these two over here. Do that 3, 4, 5 times, build up $500,000, and then you're ready to put it down on a bigger complex. So you got to start somewhere. This is a good starting point for you beginner investors. The guys sitting back in the hood, sitting back wherever, saved up 50, 100 grand. Man, I got 100 grand or 50 grand or 80 grand. What do I do now? You get something like this. You go to a neighborhood that's not the greatest neighborhood, but you bring the mojo, man. You fix it up, you rent it up, and then you sell it to an investor. And that's what we did here. So here's how to make the first 100,000. You got 100,000, you want to turn it into 2. You could have done the same thing I just did. You know how many times I've been here? 5 times total. That's 20 grand a visit, man, not too bad. I got my team running the deal and doing the deal, and I just make the plan. They take care of it. So here's the first 100 grand made. Turn 100,000 into 200,000. We just did it. All right, let's go, man. On to the next, man. Let's get on to the next, man. So this is a property I've been trying to buy for 2 years. The guy still won't sell it to me, but I come by every week, knock on the door, come see what's going on. This is 30 units. It's 18 2-bedrooms, 12 1-bedrooms, and we will pay up to $2 million for this. We'll pay $2 million cash if they want to sell it today. He can have the G-Wagon for a down payment today. I would love to buy this property, and I'm gonna come here every week for the next 20 years if that's what it takes to get this property. We're gonna get it, man. It's go time. It's just a matter of time, but we're gonna get it. Let's go. If we can buy it, say for like $1.8 million or $2 million, we drop a couple $100 grand into fixing it. Windows, paint, clean up the parking lot, put a gate on there, and then we'd rent every unit for $1,000. So what do we have when we're finished here? We have 30 units at $1,000 a piece. An investor will buy that for $3 million. So I showed you how to make $100,000 at the first stop. Here's how to make $1 million. Buy this for 1.8, put 200 grand into windows, gate, landscape, and get the trees out, freshen it up, move in a bunch of tenants, and now the new value is $3 million. Why? Because we have 30 people paying $1,000 a month and it looks good. Showed you how to make 100,000 earlier. In 2 minutes, here's how to make $1 million. All right, on to the next, let's go. Welcome to the Oak Ridge Apartments. We bought this property 16 months ago. It's 14 units. We paid $734,000 cash for this property. It's been 15 or 16 months, and we're in contract right now for $1,310,000. We put about $50,000 bucks into the repairs, so we're about $780 or $800 all the way in. And like I say, it's in contract for $1,310,000. 14 units. Come take a quick look. The guy that owned it was kind of tired of it. It was a big headache for him, so we were able to get a good deal on it. We took it over, we fixed it up, we painted it up, changed the signs, cleaned up the trees, remodeled some of the interiors, and we have 14 people paying us $1,000 a month. So the reason we were able to sell it for $1,310,000 is somebody bought the income, which is $1,000 a month times 14. $14,000 a month. Somebody's willing to pay, you know, $1,300,000, $1,400,000 for. So we made $500,000 in 15 months on an $800,000 investment. So pretty good, right? Let's go. We got a little dog park, community area over here. Tenant parking over here. So it's the same thing. We can do it on 2 units, we can do it on 14 units, we can do it on 30 units, or I'm gonna show you how to do it on 184 units the next spot we go. Hello?
My man, how we doing?
Pretty good, how are you?
Not too bad. Good news, the appraisal came in 3.6, I think 7.5.
Yep.
So we got a good number there.
Not as good as I want. I want it to be over $4 million. We're pulling into the property right now. Me, my sister Kenny, we're pulling in right now as we speak to Beal Star. How are you doing?
Oh, sweet. I'm just on the road right now, just getting back to the office.
All right. Well, hey, let's get together, man. Let's have a beer. You have a beer, I'll have a wine, and let's talk. But
right here.
I wanted to tell you about Beal Star, some of the stuff we've done. But
okay, beautiful. What else do we? I just spoke to Paul. What else do we need done to get closed? He thinks we're any day here. I'm gonna call Max. We got the insurance. We got everything else. I'm saying let's close sooner so if this guy tries to pull anything.
We're gonna close in the next day or two. We're gonna close in the next 1 to 2 days. We're on it.
Beautiful. I'm gonna call them escrow to set up a time with you.
Let's get it. Let's get us in there. Let's sign. Let's get this thing closed, man. Come on, we're waiting on you.
Sweet.
You waiting on us?
Right
No,
on.
we're waiting on you, man.
Nice
We're waiting on you. We're waiting on you, man.
What do you need from me?
I'm just kidding. I know we're doing it together.
I gotcha.
You got me,
hey,
and I
nice
got you
work,
too.
though. Congrats on that. You did a really good job.
Doesn't it look beautiful?
No, it looks great.
Yeah, it's
I was impressed that they got it appraised at 3.6 also. Like that's a nice little kind of technique or way you got that done. It was awesome.
Matt, I thought you knew, bro. I thought you knew.
Oh, I faked the whole time. I just hadn't actually, like I told you, done a transaction that way. So it was awesome.
Awesome. Well, let's talk soon. Let me know if we need anything. But let's get the signing set up, okay?
Get it down. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right, bye. Where you been, man? You always my friend, man. Wherever we go, whatever we do, man, you always serious, man. This is my boy, man. We're doing some YouTube shit, man. We're just starting out, but KP's my boy, man. You know what? Out of everything we do, man, I make all this cash, but I think he's the one that makes more than me, man. He's got his business, and I think he's making a little more than me. So we're gonna fight about it, man. Huh? Always, right? Good to see you, man. Good
One
to see you, man.
property to the next.
Yep.
Man.
I need your help here. I want you to maintain this until we sell it, a month or two, and maintain the one down the street until it closes. So I need a deal from you today on taking care of this, keeping it on point for the next 30 to 60 days, and the one down the street for 30 days. So what does that mean, man? Mowing, watering, taking care of it, whatever it takes, you know, man, just like you did on those other properties.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help me?
Man, we gonna make it happen. We
always make it happen. Hey, just make a little bit, but not too much, man. I can't give you $1 million for this property. I can give you a couple bucks, man, but not $1 million. But we work together, man.
Always.
Let's work together. So they know what to do. That's my sister, by the way, man. Have you met her?
Yeah, I met her.
Did you meet her where?
At the last Halifax property.
Did you meet KP? Oh, you did? Okay,
I saw you driving last time I was doing my rounds. I saw your bright trailer.
Oh, yeah,
that's what he likes.
Can't miss it.
No, you couldn't miss it. Yeah.
You got your son with you today?
Yeah.
You got your son with you all the time, man. He's a millionaire in training too. That little dude right there, he goes with his dad, man, all the time. But the two hardest negotiators I've ever seen are these two right here. So let's walk this property, you guys, so we know what to do, and then you guys figure out the negotiations, man. I got my team to do that. Hey, check this out. We bought this property literally 4 months ago. We paid $2.6 million for this property. It is 40 units. There's 12 one bedrooms and there's 28 two bedrooms, which is a good unit mix. We redid all the decking. We put new windows in, new screens in, painted the outside, and we also changed the name from the Beale Star Apartments, which had a very bad reputation, to the North Beale Apartment Homes, which sounds better. Got a bunch of new tenants in. We're creating happy living here. We got a play set, we're fixing up the pool area, we're giving the tenants something good. So now what do we have here? We bought it for $2.6 million. We have 40 units that pay us at least $1,000 a month each. So we're getting at least $40,000 a month in income, which makes this property worth at least $4 million. So what do we make? You know, we bought it for 2.6, put a couple $100,000 into the windows, the decking, fixing it up, the signage, play set, etc., and it's now worth more than $4 million. So in 4 short months, we made $1.5 million. I've been out here about 10 times, negotiated the deal, came out and made a plan to fix stuff up, and got my team here to fix it up. So we're about 95% done with this project, 5% to go, little things, but we just had it appraised for over $4 million, and yeah, this is a great deal. They're harder to find, but we literally 4 months ago bought this property for $65,000 a door. We're 1 hour from Sacramento, where the average price per door is about $150,000 right now. We bought this for $65,000 a door just 4 short months ago. I'll tell you how to do it later. Let's go.